too long. It's been too long.
Far too long.
We took a week off. Some people were upset, mostly because, everybody was upset because they didn't get to hear you. I didn't understand that, It's like, they said, I came for Jake, but I stayed for Chia. And that's messed up, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
I feel think like they just hear enough of you.
That could be true. I feel like you hear enough of me. You think you hear enough of me. I'm cranking it up, We're at a 7. I'm taking it to 13, Not quite doubling it. I'm not going to go to the 14 because that'll be a double, and I don't want to double it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, everybody, for joining us again for the Laugh and Be Blessed podcast. I'm your host, Jake Rubel, and with me, as usual, typical,
Chia. I thought there was going to be more. No. I thought you were going to be like the wonderful, the lovely, and then I was going to say my name.
No, the eyebrows, the raising of the eyebrows, that was an indication that it is time for you to speak. Oh. That's what that was. So thank you very much for coming back and being with us. Sorry about the whole week off thing, but Chia worked a lot, and I actually had a bunch of stuff I had to do, which sounds strange for me to. I know. I had a bunch of writing projects I had to take care of. I was finishing up the semifinals of the Comedy Attic, which was super fun. So sorry that we missed everything, but hey, we're back here. We deserve a week off sometimes, maybe. But what I think we'll do is we'll just record like really weird, real weird episodes, and then bank them. And then that way, like,
oh God.
that way you guys will know, like, we'll just release one that'll be super weird. You'll be like, oh, they took the week off. Like, that's what's happening here with this one. So Jesus. Do us a favor, like and subscribe to the podcast, however you're listening to this. If you are on Apple, go ahead and leave us a quick review. Just give us 5 stars and just write, yo, I'm blessed. Whatever you want to write. It really does help us out. So please do that. We would really, really appreciate it. Upcoming shows that I have. Let's get into that. Let's get into it because things are happening. Things are happening, which is good for me and Chia because it gets me out of the house and I bring home a little bit of money.
That's right.
So she likes that. Upcoming shows. Tonight, actually, I will be in Anderson at Kettletop closing out a show there. So if you would like to, if you're, around Indy or so and you want to come up and see me, that would be super cool. Also, it's an open mic that I'm closing out. So if you decide that, you want to check out what comedy's about, you can go check it out and then, figure it out if you want to do that. I don't know. Why am I saying it's so weird?
I don't know.
Just do an open mic or don't do an open mic. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want to do and be happy however you want to be happy. But I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at Kettletop Brewery tonight in Anderson, 8 o'clock. So I'll be there. Hopefully I'll see you. Guess what else I'm going to be doing, Chia? Guess what I'm going to do this weekend?
What, darling?
This weekend I'm going to be at Gutty's Comedy Club again. That's right. Yeah. Gutty's Comedy Club in Greenwood, Indiana. Clean comedy for the whole family. You can bring kids. You can bring your
take them kiddos.
Take your parents. Take your kids. Take your grandparents. Take someone else's kids. Take someone else's grandparents. Maybe they don't visit them, and I just want to see it. If you take someone else's kids, though, make sure you get permission and they know that they're gone because that's scary. But Gutty's Comedy Club. I will be there Friday and Saturday. Show is at 8 o'clock. I'll be featuring for Andy Beningo. If you don't know who Andy Beningo is, check out his Dry Bar comedy special because it's super funny, and I'm very, very excited to meet him this weekend. So, Gutty's Comedy Club. You can get tickets at Gutty'sComedyClub.com or just download the app. And I'm there a lot, so it's a good place to just know about and be at. Don't flip the dials on the microphone.
Well, there's a hair on it. I think it's yours.
Well, it's hard telling because we both have long, luscious hair that is
but it's
ridiculously
not super beautiful, so I think it's yours.
Okay, well, don't touch the mic anymore because that was a weird noise. It was like ba-ding. So it sounded like an old-timey person spitting into a can.
I got it, so it's okay.
Ba-ding. So, where else am I going to be? I'm doing some other shows. I'm going to be in Fort Wayne September 2nd. Let me pull out my calendar. I'm going to be.
That's a good idea. God, you're so disorganized.
Yeah, I've not done this in a while, So, what'd I say? Oh, Gutty's. I'm at Gutty's this weekend. The next Wednesday, which is the 2nd, I will be in Fort Wayne at the Mambo Show. Mambo Room doing a show. Hey, I'll be in Fort Wayne September 2nd, which is next Wednesday, doing a show at the Mambo Room. I'll be closing a show out then. It's gonna be fun. It's a 3-hour drive. I will make enough money to pay for gas, and I get to go with a couple of my really good friends. I'm gonna have fun. I love doing comedy.
Amazing.
I love it. And then, guess what, Chia? Guess what,
oh my
Chia?
God, please tell me.
September 17th. I'm going to be in Evansville, Indiana. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be down there in Evansville doing a little bit of joke telling, storytelling, true stories.
At Carson's Brewery?
Yeah, Carson's Brewery. That's where that's going to be. It's a fun place. They had a food truck last time. Hopefully they have a food truck this time.
I hope so.
One thing you got to know about me, though, is that I'm going to go in there. I might talk about true crime. You don't even know.
Oh, my God.
You don't even know. I might do anything. I might do it all. You know, I might go in there. I could talk about Ninja Turtles. All I'm saying is you don't know what I'm going to do. You don't know.
I never know what you're going to do.
So I'm going to go down there and I'm going to do the thing. And then, you know, I'd like to say that I have some more shows lined up after that. But guess what? I don't, because we're going on a road trip after that.
We are.
We are going to go on a road trip. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Going on a road trip, and you even tried to schedule something during our road trip.
Sorry, I was returning a message. Somebody just asked me to go on their podcast to do an interview, and I was just saying, sure, let's do it. Boom! I'll be on another podcast. It's locked and loaded.
Cheating on us.
You know, but the thing is, I go in there, and then their listeners listen, and they're like, "What? Wait, who's this guy? Who's this guy that we never want to hear again? But maybe his wife is pretty. Maybe we'll hear I'll go there."
There we go.
I just rambled for 7 minutes, and it's not even hard to do. It's not. You just open your mouth and words come out. You don't have to think about it.
I've been with you long enough. I know it's not hard for you to just ramble on.
Just ramble. That's
Some of us, we have this problem where, like, we have to think about what comes out of our mouths. That's me.
Y'all wasting time.
No.
Yeah, you're all wasting time. Y'all wasting time. I'm getting southern today. I'm getting a little southern. I'm saying y'all a lot. I'm talking about old-timey men spitting in cans. Ting! You know? Did you know you can't spell bluegrass without ruble? Check it out. Facts. Test it. It works. You can't spell bluegrass without ruble.
I don't think that's true.
It's true. Ruble. You know what? You can't even spell without rubles. You can't spell it without plural in it. You know what I mean?
Bluegrass?
Bluegrass. You take out the R, the U, the B, the L, the E, the S.
No, you can do that with so many words.
Look, all I'm saying is you can't spell bluegrass without ruble.
No, you can.
No, because if you take the ruble out of bluegrass, then all you have is blah, you know?
Oh my God. You acted like it was in there, like, consecutively.
I didn't.
You did.
The fact is that Jim Morrison had Mr. Mojo Horizon. I've got bluegrass.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And whenever you break it down, look, I will
Did you
wear.
Just compare yourself to Jim Morrison.
I promise you, I will put on a suit made out of unborn pony skin today, because that's what Jim Morrison did.
No, you won't.
No, I really won't, because it's creepy,
That's so creepy,
weird, and probably super expensive. And I ain't making that kind of
even if green. You did.
Yeah, I would buy like something else. You know, how much do you think that costs? How much do you think a suit of unborn pony skin costs?
How much canning supplies you could buy with that?
12.
No, a lot more.
7? What are the odds?
You could have the biggest garden with whatever he spent on that ridiculous suit.
How much do you think it was?
I don't know.
Like back then. We're talking like late 60s, early 70s.
40,000.
40? You think so? I don't think it's that much.
Did he actually have it made, or did he plan on having it made?
I don't know. It was in a book.
I don't think he actually had it made.
I feel like he did. I feel like it.
I don't know.
But people also think he died. You know? I'm sure he's dead now, but he wasn't dead then.
No.
I think he faked his death. That was a smack. That was a lip. The lip smacked. You're gobsmacked. You're gobsmacked by what I said.
I would agree with you, considering only a physician and his wife.
Yeah, and he had so much like legal issues going on. Dude didn't want to go to jail. He faked his death. He lived out the rest of his days with Tupac. I'm just kidding about that.
I don't think Tupac was in France. I think he went more Caribbean.
Who, Jim Morrison or Tupac?
Tupac.
Well, I don't think Jim Morrison stayed.
You don't think he stayed
Paris?
in France?
No.
Where do you think he went?
Anywhere else.
Do you think there's like an island somewhere where all the supposedly dead celebrities go to?
What if that's true and then one day me and you were just out fishing and then like a hurricane came and we're like, this is the worst day of our lives. I can't believe this. I'm so sad. I'm so upset. It's so bad. And then all of a sudden we're shipwrecked on this island and we're like, we can make it. We can survive. I know we can. I'm wearing like a coconut bra and you're like, why are you even wearing that? And I'm just like, it's actually kind of comfortable other than, the bugs that's crawling around. And you're like, you don't have to wear that. And then all of a sudden I hear a voice that's just like, you really don't have to wear that, man. And I turn around and it's Jim Morrison. And I'm like, you're wearing the suit of unborn pony skin.
Ew.
I'm just kidding. He's not wearing it. He also wears a coconut bra. And then we're best friends. Oh my gosh, we did it.
Who founded the island?
Who founded the island?
Yeah. Who started this? There's one right answer.
Elvis?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think he was the first like super, super famous like celebrity,
where
right?
He couldn't have like a normal life.
Yeah, I think he was the first. See, I don't know where your Pepsi is.
I think this is my Pepsi.
Okay, because I don't know, but yeah, I think so. I think it would be Elvis.
You know what would be even better right now is a regular Dr. Pepper.
I can't help that there's a Dr. Pepper shortage.
There's not just in this house. No, there's not.
Chia, Google it. It's worth a Google. It's on the Google. If you look at it, it'll be there in front of you.
If I Google Elvis Presley, it'll also tell me he's dead. And now we know. Well, he might be dead now.
I'm sure he is.
Because he'd be pretty old.
Yeah, I'm sure he's dead by now. What if the island, though, has a dome around it that keeps you young? What if the Fountain of Youth is on the island and that's what they're doing?
God, that's smart.
I mean, it is. It's a good idea, and those are most the ones that I have. I think it's true. I want it to be true.
I wonder how you get an invite.
Who else is there? So we got Elvis, obviously. Jim Morrison's there.
Tupac's Jim Morrison.
There. Yeah.
Biggie?
You think Tupac and Biggie would be on the same island?
But maybe.
You think they're on different sides of the island?
Maybe they're actually really cool with each other. And
they were friends in the beginning.
So maybe they made up, but they're like,
I don't know.
We have this beef between
Tupac
us.
had sex with his wife. With Biggie's wife.
Did he?
He said it in a rap.
Oh, he said it in a rap.
He said it.
But then what if
no, he really did.
No,
he did. Because he's like slept on his couch and stuff. And he's on that couch. And all I'm saying, I like both. I like both artists. I think that they're very good at what they do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I listen to both of them. As a matter of fact, I listened to Biggie before I listened to Tupac. A lot of people didn't do that. I did. Thank you to my stepbrother for allowing me to steal his CD one day. But I'm saying, if you're married to Biggie, right, and Biggie's like, hey, I'm gonna go get some salamis or something like that. He talked like that. I don't know. he was a big guy. He was very nasally, and he's like, so he leaves. He goes to the deli just to get some delicious meats, and then you're his wife, and you walk out, and then Tupac is hanging out on the couch with his bandana on, but it's like turned around a little bit.
Why are you getting all hot and bothered?
Let me finish it. I just gotta finish it. And he's wearing some like gym shorts and his shirt's not off, and you can be like, that's a 6-pack right there. And then he's just like, yo, what's up, Biggie's wife? You tell me you're not. So
are you Biggie's wife in this? Because I feel like when you talk about it, you are imagining you as the wife.
No. Hear me out. I'm saying if.
Why are you like?
I'm saying if I was.
Like, this is not the first time you thought out this fantasy.
I'm asking you a question.
Baby, I'm asking you a question. I accept whatever choice you make.
Look, I'm asking you a question, and I feel like you're turning around on me.
Okay.
But in this situation, if I'm picking between Biggie and Tupac, I mean...
I want you to think about who you're talking about, okay? Would I pick Biggie or Tupac?
Yeah, you'd pick Biggie.
I would.
Yeah. You like chubby fellas.
I like men with a belly.
I feel like it took a weird turn. You know? I feel like it took a weird...
Well, we're talking about who else is on the island. And then
oh, yeah. So who else is on the island?
Is Kurt Cobain there?
No, he's dead.
Did we see him? Did everyone see him being dead?
I think he's dead.
Oh. Who else do you think's on the island?
Let's see. Andy Kaufman. I think he might be there. Yeah, I think so. Who else would be there? You know,
I don't know.
Because it's like you think of all the people that you don't want to be dead, or that it's kind of like weird how they die, like celebrities and everything, until you're put on the spot. And now that we're like thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know.
Shoot,
like
we named the biggest ones.
I mean, Biggie.
Yeah.
That I didn't mean that in a rude way. His name is Biggie, but he's also small.
Who else would you want to be there? You got 5 people you can pick that you want to be on that island.
Who do I want to be in that island? That I could just like hang out with and talk to?
People who have died that you're like, I hope that was a hoax and they're really on the island.
Okay. I
like how this island is real now.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Okay.
Jim Morrison, obviously. Can we skip the ones we already said?
We skipped those because we're pretty sure they're there.
Because they're there. So I don't have to wish for something that's true.
Right, exactly.
Hunter S. Thompson. Let's go ahead and put Hunter S. Thompson there. Okay, I'll do one. You do one, so that way I can think.
I'm going to do one that I don't know if you should think of, but I'm going to say Chris Farley. It's a good one.
That's a great one. Do we have to have any more? I feel like it's the best
There's
one.
A few more, I think, that we could have.
Okay, so far we got Hunter S. Thompson, Chris Farley. This is the best island ever. Let's see. Who else? I think there's people yelling at their speakers right now.
Yeah.
They're just like, you idiots, what about Shania Twain, you know?
She's alive.
Oh, that's why she's not there. They're all alive, Gia.
I mean, yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Why Shania Twain? I don't know.
We're learning so much about you, honey.
That's what this podcast is about. It's about me being real.
No, but I didn't think I'd learn these things about you. It's okay. I accept you for who you are.
I appreciate that. Robin Williams.
Oh, dang. I was going to say that.
Was that going to be yours? Yeah, Robin Williams, I think. I definitely think. You say Chris Farley.
Well, then
I'll
go ahead and say Kurt Cobain.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good one. What if Jesus, you know? Wouldn't that be crazy?
We all know Jesus is alive because it told us in the Bible that he rose from the grave, so...
I mean... yeah, but like he ain't on the island, you know?
He's omnipresent. He's everywhere.
Oh, snap.
But what if...
just might have made a fact.
What if he does walk around the island like he did in the Garden of Eden?
Oh, so what if the island is the Garden of Eden?
Oh my God!
That's the thing.
Blown.
What if the island is the garden and these people are so magnificent that God is just like, you come hang out?
See what God just did to us.
Okay, where are we at? Who else?
We both have 2.
We're not good at this game.
No, we're not.
Like, because the thing is that if we don't put someone on this island, they're dead forever, and it's your fault. That's the pressure. That's the pressure of this game.
Well, I can think of people who others might want me to put on the island, but I don't want to put there.
Like who? Who do you want to stay dead forever?
I don't want to say it.
No, who do you want to...
I don't want to say it.
I wonder if they can hear the rooster in the background, you know? Lane Staley. The rooster. Lane Staley. Boom.
Lane Staley.
You don't know who that is.
Yes, I do. He's a musician, and I know who it is. Stop. Alice in Chains.
Okay.
Oh, it scared me.
If I would have said rooster, would you have known?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even actually make that connection. Gosh,
I'm winning.
You are winning.
I'm very good at this game.
You're bringing more people back to life than I am.
I'm very good at this game.
I can't think.
Which is great for radio. It's just like the silence of thinking. People like to tune in just to hear thinking.
Well, it's not
I
like
can't
we're playing this.
Because you're not saying anything.
We didn't plan this.
That's the best.
Okay, I'm done because I can't think of anybody.
They're all going to stay dead, Chia. This is on you. There's got to be someone else that you don't want to be dead right now.
I can't.
Stan Lee.
Oh, Stan Lee. There we go.
Yeah.
No, you're at 4.
Yeah, I said it. You don't say there you go. It's if like I'm not giving you Stan Lee.
Excelsior.
Don't come at me like that.
Oh.
You just ripped your face off.
Ryan Dunn.
Huh?
Ryan Dunn.
Oh man, look at you. We're just picking people that we want to hang out with.
No, these are good people that shouldn't have died.
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that shouldn't have died, but we're just picking the ones that we want to hang out with.
Well,
are we still shipwrecking on this island?
We are. Me and you are.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing: if
what
this
if it's
happens,
hold
on, stop.
Okay,
don't interrupt me.
I'm trying not to.
If this happens to us, then our death has to be faked because now we know about all of them and we can never leave.
Hear me out. What if we're on a Blessed Ones cruise? So, like, all our friends are, like, on this cruise with us.
Yeah, but then they're going to have to make it seem like that whole ship went down and everyone is dead.
Yeah.
Because we all know the secret now.
That's what I'm saying. But that way we get some of our friends and family with us.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. So if we ever do a Blessed Ones cruise and then you're like, yo, I want to be on it, and we're just like, oh, sorry, it's full. It's because we don't want to be on an island with you. You know, that's it's like we like you, and we appreciate you, but like, do I want to be stuck with you? I don't know. What book would you take?
Ooh, what book would I take?
I feel like we've played this game.
I don't think we've played this game. I mean, me and you probably have, but not with our Blessed Ones. I don't know, though. Maybe.
You don't know? I don't know. Do you know what book you would take, though?
I felt like I'd end up taking something practical. Like some medical book.
Like, see, you can take that. I'll take, like, a Back to the Basics book. That way I can build us a log cabin.
There we go.
We're smart. Dude, like, we are smart. We're going to make it.
We are.
We're going to make it.
Babe, we're going to an island with celebrities that were rich enough to fake their deaths.
Not only that,
we're good.
Yeah, not only that, but we don't need a Back to the Basics. It's the Garden of Eden. We don't need a Back to the Basics.
That's right.
Remember
it all
that
just
part?
Grows.
Remember that part?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It all just grows like a house just grows?
Yeah. Like a house?
Yeah, you just said it all just grows. So what? I was talking about like a log cabin or something.
I don't
but
think
if it all
we
just
have
grows,
to sleep in a house.
We just chill outside.
I think the temperature and everything's perfect.
I kind of want to be inside.
Okay.
You know, just for comfort.
Okay.
I just don't bugs.
We can do that.
Okay, cool.
JC's there. We'll just ask him.
Yeah, just be like, dude, you know, is it cool? Is it cool? Is it cool that I get a house or something? You know, But what if not? What if, because it's a living thing? Well, you can't cut down a tree. I feel like we're gone too far.
Maybe
I feel like we can move on.
We can make a mud hut.
You want to sleep in mud?
A mud hut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with straw?
Yeah.
And it ends up being like concrete type deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, bet.
All right, bet.
All right, stop that. We're not going to talk about that. I feel like our Garden of Eden has ran its course.
Okay.
That's not even the topic of the show.
We didn't both come up with 5 names, but I feel like those who belong there are there.
I don't want to say that because then whenever we get done, I'm going to remember multiple people that we should have said. So, to be continued.
There you go.
And if you think of someone that you're just like, why didn't you idiots say this? Post it in our Facebook group, Jake Ribble's Blessed Ones, and be like, you know who I want to see on that island? Danny Treyu, once he passes.
He'll be there.
Yeah. The thing is, he ain't never going to die.
No.
Yeah, he'll live forever in all of our hearts.
In all of our movies.
In all of the movies.
And the TV shows.
I love when that guy just pops into a show or a movie, and I'm just like, there he is. I was waiting. I feel like you ain't even a real movie if he ain't in it. You know? No. I was watching the other day, I was watching Sleepless in Seattle, and he's just in the background getting coffee. He's just an extra. Doesn't even have a single line.
Is he really in that?
He's just in the background.
You're just
if you look up
Did
any
you really
movie.
watch Sleepless in Seattle?
I was watching Walking Dead earlier.
Did you watch?
And he was one of the zombies.
Did you watch Sleepless in Seattle? Did you watch
Full
it?
disclosure?
Yeah.
Nah, but I bet he's in it.
I was going to say, I've never seen that movie.
You never seen Sleepless in Seattle?
Oh, have you?
No, but I know what it's about. No, I'm gonna tell you why I know what it's about. I know you know the story, but I'm gonna tell it. When I was a teenager, I had this girlfriend that we were going out for like a couple years, and my best friend, who became my brother, my mom adopted him, so he was my brother, Derek Deal, best friend forever. He passed away when we were pregnant with Jasmine. His name is Derek Storm Deal. Jasmine's name is Jasmine Storm Rubel because we were pregnant with her whenever he passed away. So me and this girl were arguing, like we were fighting a lot, and he got so sick of it, he got super mad, and he was just like, I can't take this anymore. He's like, guys, sit down. And he's like, listen.
How old are you at this time?
13, 14. Not that old. I'm a kid. And he's like, I can't handle this anymore. He's like, listen, I got to tell you guys a story about two of my best friends. And he went on this like whole spiel about this guy and, you know, losing his wife or something like that. I don't even remember everything he said. I just remember that he went through this, I'm talking 5-10 minutes. Like we were hanging on every word he said. for sure, if Derek was still alive today, he would be doing stand-up with me because this dude could hold a crowd. He gets to the very end, and he goes, and you know what, guys? The name of that movie was Sleepless in Seattle. I just love him. It was a very good time. That might not be funny for anyone else, but it's funny to me. I don't know. I'm not very good at telling the story of Derek telling the story. Like, telling a story of someone telling a story is not always fun. It's just not. You're making so many weird noises. Like, you sound like an injured giraffe. You know? You sound like an injured emu. You sound like a bullfrog during mating season over there. You know what I'm saying? There it is again. You just keep doing it. You sound like two ostriches fighting over a piece of lettuce. And that's what it sounds like to me.
All right, let's get on to the topic.
Topic of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We've not even gotten to the topic of the show yet, and it's 26 minutes in. That's all right. What's the topic of the show is going to be like 2 seconds. We're just going to be like, listen here. So, Chia, what's the topic of the show?
Topic of the show is the theme of your year.
So, we decided a few years ago. Now, I'll be honest. The way that we came up with this is because we used to be in ministry. And whenever we were in ministry, at the end of every year, all the department heads would get together for like a retreat. And we would discuss things that happened this year, goals that we had for this year, but the thing that I always really enjoyed was our goals for next year. Mm-hmm. And our pastor at the time would have a theme, and it would always be a different thing that would try to get us to like the next level as a church and everything. And I always really liked that he did that. He was super visionary, still is. He's still a great guy, so I love him for everything that he did for us, even though I might not still be in the same position. I learned a lot from the guy. So I decided to take that and kind of, we decided to take that and apply it to our family. So every year we decide, we meditate, we pray, and we figure out, okay, well, what should be our theme for this year? Mm-hmm. The first year that we did it
2018
was 2018, and we decided then that it was going to be our year of finance. We were not the best we were not financially stable.
No.
There was times I was working 3-4 jobs, I don't know, 4. 4 sounds like I'm stretching. 3 jobs.
Yeah.
There was times I was working 3 jobs. I don't know if I ever worked 4. I think I worked like 3 jobs and then maybe some side jobs, but
something like that.
I was just working a lot. I was working all the time, and it felt like we were never making our ends meet. Mm-hmm. It was just, ends meet. That's a weird saying. Like a circle?
Because you've never met the end. You keep going and going and going and going. Yeah, like a circle.
See, I thought like make our ends meet like a string, and then you're making the ends meet. But you're making those ends meet.
I don't know. I always
thought. And then it becomes a circle. So it's just because I don't want my ends to meet then. Because I don't want to like keep going around and around. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it means
sever the end.
That's what I took it as.
Okay, you're smarter than I am. Obviously. So we decided finance was going to be our theme. So all year, everything kind of focused, we still focused on other things, but like it all centered around our finances. There are things that we wanted. We wanted to be able to take a vacation every year to a place that we wanted and not stress. We wanted to buy a camper. There were just things that we wanted to do that we just couldn't financially do because we were not smart with our money. Mm-hmm. So we made a bunch of changes.
I started nursing school that year.
Chia started nursing school that year, which was the biggest change and really, really helped us out in the long run.
But that was the thing, is 2018, we still did not have a lot of money in 2018. It was, we have to put certain things in place to be where we want to be. So part of that was better spending habits, me going to school and trying to reach a career that I could make more money with. So it's not that at the end of 2018 we were like, oh, look at all this money we have. We were like, okay, we're on our way finally.
Yeah,
and we're still working on our way, but we are much more financially sound than we ever have been.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're definitely not like doing great. We're just doing better.
Yeah.
But I think that's also an accomplishment in itself is just looking at the fact of where we were and where we are now. It came down to goals. It really did. It came down to, like, we had the theme. So since we had the theme, okay, well, that's the broad. Am I boring you? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
No, I'm listening.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
You want to jump back in?
No.
Okay. We good? You gonna yawn?
Are you going to talk?
Are you gonna yawn? Are you gonna yawn? So it came down to, like, here's our main goal. Because saying, oh, this is our year of finances, that's broad. It's like, what does that mean?
Right.
So we had to break down goals. We were like, well, we want to pay our credit cards off. We want to have, at least $500 in a savings account.
We want to get our oil changed when it's due.
Yeah, that was the big thing, is car maintenance. We wanted
like
a new
that.
car. We wanted a new car, a brand new car. Even though everybody was like, don't buy a brand new car. We were just like, you know what? We've done the other thing where we're buying cheap cars. We bought $1,000 cars. And, of course, we went through a bunch of them a year. We would buy $5,000 cars. They would always break down. I bought a $12,000 car. It was breaking down. It was like, I got to the point where I was like, I don't care if I'm spending $30,000 and it's got a warranty on it. I'm sick and tired of spending so much money into this. Sick of the stress. Because, again, it went back to finances. I was always worried. So,
that's the thing is, like, we didn't want that big car payment, but we ended up spending that much every year on junky cars anyway. So it's like, well,
what's the
we're
point?
not saving ourselves. At least if we had a larger car payment, we know it's coming every month, and our car is not going to break down on us.
Right, exactly. So we started setting these little goals, and we started meeting them. And by the end of the year, I felt like we really accomplished what we set out to do. We had that theme in 2018 where finances was what we wanted to work on. We wanted to build our finances. And we didn't mean that as far as, like, I want to be rich.
No.
It was more of I want to be comfortable. I don't want to stress, because we were stressed about money all the time. And it was more than that too, because it also came down to the fact of I don't want to have to work so much. It was so 2018, you were at the hospital still. So you were tech then. I was a landscaper. So luckily I was only working one job at the time. Sometimes I would do, like, odd stuff, but most I was just doing one job. But there was definitely times in the past where I had to take on multiple jobs just to make ends meet, and
I was working 50 hours a week every week.
Yeah, and we still were getting nowhere. So I think that year was the year that we decided to start looking at things through our own lenses instead of looking at things through other people's. We listened to, here's a big thing. We wanted to prove people wrong when we were young. We got married super young. We've been together since we were 17 and 18. You knew I couldn't remember, and that's the thing.
You're only a year older. You remembered my age, but not yours.
Yeah, it's because you're the important one.
Oh, that's true.
So I just turned my headphones up all the way.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's that loud in people's car stereos. Whoa. If it is, sorry, turn it down a little bit, guys. What are you doing? I'm taking the headphones off. Let's have a conversation. Let's just do that.
Let's talk.
So, I feel like I can't do it.
Oh my God, you're going to drive me crazy. Finish the sentence. Jesus.
Jesus is on the island, not here. So,
I know why.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying.
We got together super young.
We got together.
Prove people young.
Okay.
Wrong.
Hold on a second. I was going to delete it. I just decided to leave it. I went back. I'm leaving it.
What part?
All of it. I didn't delete a single thing. I'm never deleting anything. This is it. We got married.
Did you record the part where we were talking about my leggings?
No, what I meant, I wish I'd have got that part. You're like, just tuck it in. Just
That's
tuck
why
it in.
the elastic is for to tuck your belly.
You take that belly and you just tuck it into the leggings, and this year's theme is tucking it. This year's theme is just tucking it. So we got married super young, and a lot of people thought we were stupid for it.
Yeah.
And they basically acted like we were
right.
Facts. But don't tell them. But there's that ostrich fighting over lettuce.
God.
So they thought They thought we were stupid for it. Like, basically, they were like, you're going to struggle. It's going to be so hard. And we were like, I got this. I'm 18. I do what I want. You know? So, that was you, by the way.
No.
No, I was 18.
19 when we got married.
Yeah. So, I'm 19. I do what I want.
Yeah.
That's what you sounded like. And then you're like, because you make weird noises. And it was hard. It really was hard. But, like, we had so much pride, I feel like, that we didn't want them to be right. There was times that our first year of marriage, there were so many times that both of us was just like, this is dumb. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like the way you said that. You said that a little too much.
Because I want to prove people wrong just to spite them. So I was like, I'm going to stay married to this guy even though he's driving me crazy. And sometimes that's just what you need.
Hey, I got good news. I just got a text.
Okay.
Congratulations to my mom, Pam, on her new job. Everybody go to Pam Richardson's Facebook and say congrats, or tell her in the Facebook group. And it is a very good job. It is a very good job. I'm very happy. So there was a lot of people, including, very good job. There's a lot of people, including my mom, who thought we were just too young and we couldn't really do it. But she was super supportive.
Yes.
She never...
I think our mamas were very supportive.
Yeah. My dad, on the other hand, at my wedding said, I have $20 in my pocket and half a tank of gas. It can't get us far, but it can get us away from here if you want to leave. So a lot of people were just like, you can't do it. We wanted to prove them wrong. That's why we stuck together. Luckily, it has made us super strong. I think, we have, not to brag, but I think we have, like, the best relationship of anyone that I know. I'm very happy with where I'm at.
I'm very happy with where I'm at.
So that was kind of like the whole thing about our finances. That was a year of finances and a bunch of weird tucking it in legging stories. Just tuck it in, Chia. Just tuck that gut in.
I would do it more, but you make fun of me.
It's because it's funny looking.
It's better than my gut.
No, it is not.
Yes.
It is not better.
If my shirt is over it, you don't even know it's happening.
I do, because I look. I'm like, let me see that tuck. Come on, baby, let me see that tuck. I'm going to write a new country song.
Oh, God.
I just want to see your tuck. 2019 was our year of... Peace. Very, very important. I think it was important for us to get the finances out of the way first, though, because that was a big part of why we didn't have peace, was because we were always so stressed. So, like, once we kind of had at least an idea of what direction we were going with our finances, it was a lot easier. So 2019 was our year of peace. Now, prior to 2019, both of us... I think it's okay for me to say this. If not, it sucks to you.
Go for it.
Both of us struggle with suicidal thoughts a lot. Mine was more out of like instinct. Like, well, I wouldn't say instinct. It's not like it was ingrained in me. Like, I'm just like, oh, I gotta. My father killed himself, and my father's father. I have to. Sorry. It's not funny. It's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah.
But this is the type of people we are. So I literally laugh at a funeral. I can't help it. So it was, something that we both struggle with a lot. Chia's thing, though, was like she had a plan as to like, I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it later. And then my thing was, I'm upset at this moment. I don't want to live anymore. So mine was like emotional, and hers was scary. But it was something
Mine was more psychological.
Yeah, it was something we both struggled with. I mean, since our youth, like we struggled with it a lot throughout the years. And I think people get used to it. I know we did. We just thought that this was part of life. You have really good moments, and then you have really bad moments. And in the bad moments, you just don't want to be there anymore. And if it wasn't for our kids, one of us probably wouldn't be here today. I don't know.
Probably not.
Because she would have killed me by now. So, but
stop it.
You thought about it.
I did.
That's why I cook now. I'm scared of the poison. But, it was something to where we couldn't live like that anymore. And I think we once we looked at like what we accomplished in 2018, it was like, well, dude, if we can do that, then why can't we change our mindset? Why can't we mentally just change? And so we decided 2019, it's our year of peace. And the first thing we did was we basically sat down and said, what is stealing our peace? What is robbing us of peace? And
one of our biggest things we started doing was saying no.
Yep. Yeah, because we felt like we had to.
You don't have to do everything for everyone and be who they want you to be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oh, my goodness. Well, and not just that, but you don't have to be everywhere someone wants you to be. That was a big thing with us. We have 3 kids. It's not easy for us just to go to every birthday party, buy every single kid a birthday present that they want, go to every single person's Thanksgiving or Christmas, like all that stuff. It got to the point to where we were just so exhausted by all of it, and we were so worried we were going to let someone down.
Every function of every organization you're a part of, it's just...
Yeah, whatever it is, I mean, whatever that organization is, you don't have to do everything.
No.
You don't have to abide by the whole rule if the doors are open, you're there. You don't have to do that. It got to the point to where we were so tired.
Souls were being sucked out.
Yeah, we were just, and it got to where, spiritually, we weren't where we wanted to be because we were trying to make everyone else happy. So we stepped back from everything. I mean, we literally stopped everything and decided, okay, if that's the case, then I won't do anything. And like my mindset was, if I want to kill myself doing all this stuff, what's it going to hurt if I stop?
Right. It's not going to make a difference.
So we stopped everything. Like we stopped being a part of the organizations that we were part of. No, we didn't do anything to hurt the kids, though. No. They still played their sports. We still took them to different special events that they wanted to go to. And this is for us. The kids, the kids were all right, as they say.
I think it wasn't just about saying no, though. A lot of it was saying no without guilt.
Yeah.
Like, instead of, okay, we're going to say no, but we've got to, like, explain to them why or something. It was okay just to say no, and if people ask why, I don't feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly.
And that should be okay with people. I don't feel like it.
And the people that push the issue, the people that are like, well, that's stupid. Like, I want you here. Get rid of them. I'm sorry, but cut them out. Because those people are going to suck.
Can't respect you for not saying it. Like, if they say something like, okay, well, we're going to miss you there, but I totally understand. That's fine.
That's
You're
fine.
letting me know you love me, that you want me there, but you also respect the fact that I just need to stay home.
Yeah. And we still are doing things like from 2019, we're still doing some things this year. Like every Christmas is stressful for us because we have Christmas at our house with our kids, then we have Christmas with my mom, then we have Christmas with my dad, then we have Christmas with my dad's family because my dad doesn't talk to his family. So right there, that's 4. Then we have Christmas with Chia's mom and her family.
And this is all spread out for like a week. And it doesn't matter if we shoved it all in one day or a week. It's just exhausting. Not that I don't love our family, not that I don't love doing these things, but it gets exhausting. So we are doing something different this year. This year we are going on vacation.
Yep, we're canceling Christmas. Yeah. We're going to do Christmas with our kids, but we're going to Disney World for Christmas.
They don't even want presents. They want to spend money, and
that's all they want to do. And it's because we deserve it. I'm sorry, but I feel like we deserve it. We deserve to just have that time. It's also our Christmas. That's the thing, is that we always do it for other people, but it's like, hey, this is also our time.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be so stressed out every single year that we miss out opportunities with our kids because we're trying to make other people happy.
Yeah.
So we're not doing it. And next year, I'm sure that we're going to do Christmas somehow, but I don't know how. I might just do Christmas at my house, and if you want to come to it, you can come to it. If not, whatever. Because it's just, it's just stressful. It's too much. 5 Christmases in a week, it's too much.
Yeah.
And then it becomes almost about gifts. It's like we sit down and we stress out because we're like, well, we have to make sure we get every single person something or they're going to be upset. you're all getting cucumbers next year. You know what I'm saying? Like I got more than I could do with. You know, you might get a bunch
of tomatoes and pickles, and that's what you're getting.
Seriously, I'm not even kidding.
Tomatoes and pickles.
Yeah, here's a baby.
Chicken.
Here's a baby chicken. You know, this is for you.
You're gonna give your babies away?
No, I love little Jim Halpert and Fluffy Bum and
Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy. So that's our thing, is that it was the year of peace, and it literally came down to, like Chia said, just saying no to things and saying yes to some things too. You know, that was another thing, is that 2019 was the year that I started doing comedy.
Yeah.
It was something that I've always wanted to do, but I always said no to it because I thought that I couldn't do it, or it wasn't right for me, or whatever the case may be. You know, I'm in my 30s with kids. I can't do that. You know, that's for somebody who's a teenager or early 20s and can, you know, put the time in for it. I did it, and I love it, and that's what I do now, and I love it. Like, I'm so happy from it. So that 2019
pushes us into our 2020 goal.
Yeah, which was
the year of self.
The year of self.
Sometimes it's okay to be selfish and to think about what you need. Now, we're not perfect at it this year, but we are learning how to do more self-care and care about what we want as individuals. I love the fact that me and Jake got together at such a young age, and it's beautiful. I love the fact that we got married at such a young age. But your 20s are a time where you figure out...
I was waiting for the but. Because you were looking at me like, I love you, you're perfect, you're wonderful,
However,
I effing hate you.
No, I don't. Your 20s are a time to figure out who you are. Our inner self, you know, our characteristics and certain things about who we are deep down inside, that's who we always are. Jake's always been a funny person and kind and loving, and I've always been jaded. That's just who we've always been. However, our views on things in life have changed. How we handle situations has changed. So who we were in our early... That
was a whistle.
I know. I mean...
You've never done that.
I didn't mean
you little whistling songbird. Let's just change this.
Okay.
And just maybe don't whistle.
Why do I have to have the filter?
Because your mouth is very mouthy. It's very...
Anyways, your 20s is who you figure out who you are. So...
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
So now that we're in our 30s, we have decided that
we're way more mature. Oh, sorry, God. Whoops.
I thought we weren't going to lie to our listeners.
Are we lying? Oh, the mature thing? I was like, what are we lying about? What I missed?
So we've decided that we're going to figure out what we like about ourselves and spend some time with ourselves. There was a point in time where... with Jake doing his comedy, I would have felt guilty every time he went to a show and I didn't go, because I have to be there and I have to support him and people have to know I support him. Tonight he's going to show and I'm not going. I'm staying with the kids because that's what I want to do. I go to shows a lot and I enjoy it, but I miss my babies, and that's what I want to do. I want to have a nice, relaxing time here.
Yeah.
And
it's fine, and I'm not upset.
Okay.
I'm not, I'm not upset at all. It's the only thing that sucks about doing that is it is like a 2-hour drive, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, it's okay for you to... but the thing is that I feel like it's also important to have somebody who has your back in those situations, like, you know, to not be upset, to understand that, you know, self-care is important. Like, there's times whenever Chia's been working a lot that she just doesn't want to do anything. She's just like, I'm just going to stay in bed today. She's like, I'm going to stay in bed and I'm going to play Spyro on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I don't care. I will make her meals. I will bring her food. I will let her just... because it's important for her to do that. But on the flip side, like this morning, I was super tired this morning. I didn't feel like getting out of bed to wake the kids up. If I had to, I would have. But she got up before me on purpose, snuck out, got the kids up, got the kids ready. By the time that I got up to go get the kids ready, it was done, and she's just like, oh, I was just going to let you sleep in today. You know, that stuff's awesome. Having somebody who is supportive like that is something that helps you be selfish, really, just having that support system. So, I think that it is one of the biggest things for us this year has been learning to let each other be an individual.
That's the thing, is we've always been dependent on each other, and we've never been our own selves, our own individuals.
Yeah, but I feel like it's because we feel like we didn't have anyone to have our back.
Yeah.
Until we had each other.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, we had friends and stuff like that, but knowing that, like, we didn't have a ride or die. You know what I mean? I just never have. The closest person I had to that was Derek, I feel like, and unfortunately, he's not here anymore. So having you has been super, super good for me, because it's been like, I don't have that worry of being alone. I don't have that worry of trying to figure things out on my own. So, why would I be upset if... Here's a perfect example, and it's little things. It really is little things. Like, if I want to watch a specific TV show, a couple years ago, I'd be like, oh, this show looks really good. She would lie and say, yeah, let's watch it, even though she didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Just to appease me. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I don't want that. It's okay. I can watch it when she's not here. I don't care. But now we're to the point to where I'm like, I want to watch this. And she's just like, okay, I don't really want to watch that. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, no problem. We'll watch something else. That sounds small, but like all those small things lead up to something bigger. Like all the little things add up. And then that's what makes, I guess that's what gives us like the strength to be like, I can actually find myself and be an individual, and she's still going to love me for who I am.
Right.
Luckily, we just have a lot in common anyway, so it's like the more that we grow as self, the more that we...
Lucky thing growing up together is...
Yeah, because we did grow up together, yeah.
We meshed our stuff together.
That's how babies are made?
We did that too.
You don't have to talk about that. Don't talk about mushing our stuff together. You're a pervert. This is a family podcast? Okay, it is for your niece listens to this.
She knows.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, I love you, Haley. Thank you for coming to my shows lately. You're very pretty. Now we've not really decided on what 2021 is going to be yet.
We got some time.
We're about halfway through this year. More than halfway through this year. Man, this year's taking a long time, though.
It is.
But you know what? I will say it's been horrible. There's been so many tragedies and stuff happen this year. It's scary. Like, this year has scared me more than any other year. But am I boring you again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. But then we were able to be selfish a lot more than what we could have, because people were like, hey, come to this. Nope, sorry, COVID.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that silver linings, I guess, we could plan our,
Speaking of going places and being selfish, I'm going to leave early to get the kids because I want a milkshake. It just sounded really good. So
I'm not going to do a milkshake.
I am.
You know why?
Because you're watching your weight.
That's right, yeah. I'm looking good. I'm going from... Do you want
me to go by myself to get the kids then?
I'm going from Biggie to Tupac.
Do you want me to get... Well, I don't know how much I support that, but okay. Be yourself.
I mean, it's only noon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a couple hours. I don't know.
So you're saying I could go get a milkshake now and come home? I could do that.
Okay, so I think we're going to wrap this up because Chi is getting a little antsy to go get a milkshake. So thank you very much for joining us. I hope you guys got a little something from this. Maybe, start having a theme for you. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to throw this out there. You guys, if you've not listened to this podcast called Getting Better with Ron Funches, you need to listen to it. Very good podcast. He is somebody who is just always pushing to be better. You're going to get it from Jiffy Tree.
Yeah.
Man, I might take a milkshake from Jiffy Tree. I will take a milkshake from Jiffy Tree. Without the kids. Get it before the kids come home.
Yes.
Wait, are you saying... You said yes as if like we're going to get them a milkshake whenever they get home.
No, when we're done with this podcast, I'm putting on shoes. We're going to go get milkshakes and we're going to come home.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. I don't want to give them.
We're not
milkshakes.
getting out of the car, though, are we?
Probably not.
I don't want to put a bra on.
Me neither. I got the coconut one though, just in case. Always,
Thank God.
I keep the thing on me. So themes. Oh man, I don't know where.
What was that podcast you were talking about?
Getting better. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's a really, really good podcast. He talks on there about vision boards a lot. Mm-hmm. And he does vision boards. And I think we should sit down and do a vision board together soon. I think it's a great idea. I think we should have a vision board together and then 2 small ones. What?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I didn't think you liked that show.
I don't know. I changed.
Good. We should watch it
their
again.
vision boards and I think it just happened.
It just happens, yeah. Oh, that show is so
finish talking
funny.
about what you were talking about.
Oh, I can't now. All I can think of is Charlie Day. Oh man. Yeah. So vision boards. I think maybe we'll try that out. I don't know. Anyways, thank you very much for joining us for the Laugh and Be Blessed podcast. You can find us on any social media. Indiana Rubel. You can find me at jakerubel.com, which is the best way of contacting me because it goes straight to my email. So if you go to jakerubel.com. Click on contact, boom, reach out to me there. Or go to Jake Rubel's Blessed Ones on Facebook. That's where we're the most active. That's where other Blessed Ones are posting about the podcast or posting topic questions, funny memes, or just reaching out to each other for support. It's a great community. Some people call it the comedy cult, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind. There's not much Kool-Aid, but if we do get Kool-Aid, it's going to be grape. Thank you very much for being here. And as always,
Laugh and be blessed.